Hello, and welcome back to the Talos Principle. So, we are now in World C. In the last episode, we completely finished World B. And in this episode, we are going to do a lot of World C. As you can see, it's the same style of video as the last one. Yeah. Sped up, muted, with music. And, commentary afterwards. So this is our first taste of puzzles in World C. It looks very similar to World A, but I think I like it better. I think it's my favorite world in the game. Because the puzzles are a lot more challenging, which I like, and it looks cool. It looks cool. It has this ancient ruin kind of type, which I really like. So here I am trying to figure out the first puzzle in C1. You will see that later in World C there is a lot of snow areas, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get to C1 in this episode. So we're here into the next one, Blowback. All the puzzles here are quite large, and the main reason why I'm speeding these videos up is because these puzzles take a really long time to solve, at least compared with World B and A. The World C puzzles are just so much more difficult, so much larger, so much more expansive. It's just insane. It's insane. So I don't think it will be right for me to just do it, normally. And also that, keyboard clacking is kind of a bad thing, which I want to avoid by doing this post-commentary sort of thing. And also, I don't think puzzle games really benefit from having commentary, to be honest. I don't know. Some people seem to like it or not, but here I am just pretty much explaining it, which I think is an okay way of doing it. So, you see I blew those boxes over the edge there, and I'm going to go over and try to find them. Yeah. So, I guess that's the little introduction to everything. And we're going to continue here in World C1, Labyrinth. Which I remember it's a very basic puzzle. It's just jammers, mines, and turrets. Kind of a throwback to World A. I kind of miss those days when you could just finish a puzzle in a couple of seconds. But, yeah, those days are gone. This series is very close to completion, by the way. It is very close to completion. So, this is part 12, I believe. If I can do basic math, this is part 12. Or I'm just stupid, I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is part 12, though. Which means that I believe it should be finished by part 14 or 15. And that's super exciting. I think it's going to be part 15, because, I do want the last episode to be live commentary, just to bring it all in. And I do want to keep the series kind of like this, and not put it over the part 15 threshold, because I think after that it's too much. And if I weren't to speed this up, then it would easily go into the 30s of parts, which is just insane, and I don't like it. And I do have other series planned. I fully recorded a no commentary Let's Play of Portal 1. Because I have a Portal 2 Let's Play, no commentary, on the channel, and I want to do it with Portal 1, so I have recorded it. It's a lot shorter than Portal 2, but I think it's still going to be nice. I like Portal 2 more, but I guess after playing it, I've grown to appreciate Portal 1 quite a bit. It's a lot fonder than I remember it initially. So yeah, we'll have Portal 1, and also, quick update, a lot of series finishing now. The Adventures of Bean and Pear is it's one part away. It's really close to being done. Same thing with the COD Modern Warfare 2 Let's Play, which is one part away. So I plan by the end of the week, Bean and Pear, Modern Warfare 2, and maybe this series will be completely finished. Entirely finished. So here I'm exploring a bit, listening to one of the time capsules. But yeah, so I'm hoping that at the start of next week, next Monday in February, I'll have a clean slate. All right, I'll probably start the Portal series. All these series will be finished. They'll all be finished, and I'm hoping to do less series and just do it more separate videos. Oh, and here is the money Easter egg, another video of mine. Here's me exploring it in the actual video. So if you were paying attention in that video, you'd know that it comes from the Talos Principle. So yeah, this is the Easter egg. Oh, my computer blacked out. So yeah, that's the Easter egg right there. In sort of real time. And you get to see continuation what happens after that with these puzzles. So yeah, I do want to do less connected videos, if that makes sense. I want to do more of the mini-series, such as The Adventures of Bean and Pear, which I think is... I like that idea, actually. To have, let's say, like, small 10-minute episodes and series that, you know, have, let's say, 2 to 5 parts, maybe, let's say. And I think that's a good structure to have. And I do plan to do it with other things as well. I plan to do a CSGO series, which would be quite nice, with Blarian. I might do a Left 4 Dead 2 thing, which I might call Zambooty's Left 4 Dead 2 edition. I thought of that name. That is pretty cool. I might, yeah, that's pretty much it for now, actually. I think that's mostly it for now. I might do a Warlight video. I don't know, because I know that, Legend 47 and Dewface, or Yair and Ryan, do like that game. Same as Seven, maybe not to the same degree. So yeah, so we got Left 4 Dead 2, we got Portal, we got, what is it? CSGO, and maybe Warlight. So that's all. I'm probably not going to do all of those, just ideas that I have floating around in my head. I usually have that kind of problem where I have too many ideas and I just can't go through with them. Like the Portal series is actually fully recorded, and I recorded it in an afternoon on the weekend, because yeah, I did the entire game in one sitting. It's not that long, so I didn't stay there for too long. But yeah, I think I just have too many videos right now, and I feel like I'm trying to keep it less frequent uploading. Because I used to do it once a day, and this is stupid. I don't want to do it once a day. You guys don't have the attention span for me to keep spamming you with videos. This had actually a 2-day delay between The Adventures of Bean and Pear Part 2. So that's what I'm hoping to do. Maybe upload every 2 days, maybe not. I just want to finish the Talos Principal series quickly, just to get it out of there. Because, I don't know, because it's kind of gotten into a bit of a drag, if that makes sense. I'm not really enjoying it as much. I probably shouldn't have chosen a game that's so goddamn long as Talos Principal is. It really is an insanely long game. You don't see it because I know the answers to all the puzzles, and I'm speeding a lot of the videos up. If I were to show you this as my first playthrough in full time, it would be insane. It would take so long, and I don't like that. I mean, it's quicker now. It's gonna be the same length as a Portal 2 Let's Play, but it's still insanely long. So that was 8 minutes of me rambling on about things that are on top of my head. I guess that's my thing now that I do with the Talos Principal. I just ramble on about anything I want. It's like my output device for just my thoughts. And since I'm pretty sure most of you don't even watch this, then I guess that's okay. That's okay. That's my little corner. That's what the Talos Principal series is. So we're moving on to World 3, which I believe is the final world that we're going to be, or the final stage that we're going to be doing in this episode. Yeah. So here, as you can see, got the snowy area with cliffs and all that. So the puzzles here get extremely complicated and usually have the 3 main elements, which is boxes, lasers, and fans. And some of these puzzles I don't really like that much. Puzzles like this especially I didn't really like because they're just overly complicated and just not that much fun to solve. The thing about puzzle games that I like is like, you know, that aha moment where you figure out the solution. But I feel like some of the later puzzles in Talos Principal are not that good just because you don't have that aha moment. You just have a bunch of mini little connecting puzzles going to the main solution. Yeah. I guess I'm continuing the rambling then. That's fine by me. That's fine. That is absolutely fine by me. Yeah. So here I am trying to get this puzzle finished. I do like the aesthetic of the snow areas. because I think they're different. You don't have too much of them, which is nice, like the desert areas. I really hated the desert areas, to be honest, because I just had them for too long. But this, like World Seas, split pretty much in half between snow areas and grass areas. And this is the hardest puzzle in the entire game. I remember that when I first saw this, it took me upwards of like 30 minutes to solve this goddamn puzzle. It was just so mind-bogglingly hard. And you don't see it because it's all sped up. But it is so difficult. And you know what the best thing is? I like to think that I've gotten pretty good at solving this game's puzzles. And I didn't remember the solution to this. I don't think I remember the solution to this. And I was able to beat this in basically no time. And I had extra items to spare, which is something that basically never happens in this game. So I felt pretty good about that, having extra items to spare. But I do wish that I could have gotten like a star for using that, because I think the developers could have found that out, that, you know, you could finish this puzzle while having some items to spare. But, you know, maybe they'll do it in something else. Because there is actually an expansion pack in this game. It's called Road to Gehenna. I don't own it yet. I'm gonna wait for a sale, obviously. I'm gonna wait for a sale to pick it up. I don't think I'm gonna play it. I think you guys have seen enough Talos. Well, no, I'm gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it on the channel though. I think you guys have seen enough Talos Principle. And then I heard it's extremely difficult. And I feel like if I am going to do it, right, I'm probably gonna do it a blind playthrough if I were going to record it. And again, it would take extremely long time because apparently the puzzles, like every single puzzle in Road to Gehenna is like this, apparently, that it's like extremely hard. Which I guess I'm experienced enough to handle it, I suppose so. I also think it's usually better to just play a game first time, you know, when you're blind, you're playing it through. I think it's best not to record it. At least that's my opinion. So, and I keep telling myself to stop rambling. I never am. I never am. So, I don't know what to say, actually. I don't know what to say now. I think I've said all that really needs to be said. I've talked about Road to Gehenna, I've talked about all that. It's a struggle in these videos to make something that, you know, that I can say. I can just commentate about the puzzles, but the issue doesn't turn into really good commentary. And here's the puzzle being a triggering fig. So I take all these down, a full 4 boxes, and yeah, this puzzle's a bit overkill in its solution. So, got a pile of boxes, just a lot of moving around now. So, experimenting a bit. I'm getting a cube up there. And it's just crazy. It's insane. This entire puzzle is crazy, and it's just... I like it though. It's a nice puzzle. So here I am kind of outsmarting the game instead of using the fan. I pick up the fan and then use it, and this is where I save a cube. And I mean that I have leftover items by the end of it. And I think this is the moment where, oh, yeah, but I did have an extra cube, I remember that. You probably don't see it since it's so sped up. And I believe I think this is one of the last puzzles we're doing in this one. Well, the top, I also remember I really didn't like this puzzle. I didn't think it was entertaining. It was just needlessly complicated for no reason. And I really like those things, like with the buttons that close the force field and open up the fan. I really didn't like that. I really don't like the last few worlds in the game. Or at least the World 2 ones. I like some of the puzzles, but I think the majority of them are just needlessly complicated and large for no good reason. And yeah, that's what I have to say about it. Yeah, I don't think the last few puzzles here are well designed. But I guess that's the thing with difficulty. I mean, I thought that Portal 2 is a bit too easy. Yeah, me personally, I thought it was a bit too easy. But that's because I didn't really overcomplicate things, and it was still fun, pretty much, because you still had that, you know, that aha moment and all that. So yeah, I think that's the main thing that sets Portal 2 apart. I do think Portal 2 is better than this game. even though this game is harder. But there are some really good Portal 2 community-made levels. Specifically one by a creator called Mevius, which just has he has better puzzles than the base game. I'm just gonna say that. He has such brilliant goddamn puzzles. It's amazing. It's amazing how he does it. Or she, I don't know. But Mevius, yeah, if anyone wants some really challenging puzzles, you can search up his name on the workshop. Because he makes some really hard puzzles in Portal 2. But they're always, like, simple. You always know exactly, what you need to do. But you have to figure out how, pretty much. And when you finally do figure it out, you do get that, like, super satisfying aha moment in it. He's just a brilliant creator. And my screen went blackout again. Yeah, so Mevius is just brilliant. Simply amazing. He has the best puzzles, I think, in puzzle games, like, ever. It's just so good. He's such a good creator. He really is. So I think this is the last puzzle we're gonna do in this episode, in World C3. So I plan for the next episode. So again, if I'm not stupid, this is episode 12. Episode 13, I plan to do 4, 5, 6 for the stages. Episode 14, I plan to do live commentary. And I'm probably gonna finish number 7 and get the remaining tower floors. And then episode 15 will be the ending. Yeah. So there you go. That's the episode plan. Yeah. Let me check something quickly. As everything seems to be in order, nothing seems out of the ordinary right now. And you'll probably be seeing this video. I'm probably going to upload it quite late since I'm recording this at around 8 p.m. So you probably won't even see it until tomorrow. So, yeah. Which is Wednesday, my dudes. Yeah! Yeah. So, I'm trying to exploit the puzzle here. That, needless to say, that is not working. It's kind of weird that I try to do that, since this isn't that hard of a puzzle, actually. It's one of the better ones, too. This little clever part there. And the rest of the puzzle is pretty straightforward and pretty easy. So, with that, actually, I do want to mention one more thing. That I don't know how long these episodes should be, because, again, I don't want to stretch it more than, 15. But I have to, but if I do that, then, I'm going to need to make the episodes around 20 minutes long. According to the editing software, this episode's 18 minutes. I did have one that was 24 minutes. I thought that was way too long. I had one, I think my minimum was 10 minutes. For reference, let's say, my Beat and Pair episodes are around 10 minutes. And my Portal series will be 10 minutes long for each episode. So yeah, that's it for this long episode. For this FattyBaccaWho episode. So, as you can see, reviewing 1, 2, 3. And goodbye.